Hi, Flick here from the Nerd Soapbox, and today we're at the Los Angeles Comic-Con with animator and director Tom Cook. Hi, Tom.
Hi there, Flick. How
Nice to
you
meet you.
doing? You too?
Oh, I'm doing fantastic now that I'm
Awesome.
talking to you. Wow. Okay, so how's your con so far?
You know, it's been really good today.
Very nice.
And I was shocked because a lot of celebrities aren't here yet,
Yeah.
but it's still been really good. I've had a lot of good fans coming up.
Oh, fantastic. What's the most favorite cartoon that they want to? What's the most popular cartoon they want to talk about today?
I think it's usually He-Man. It's
Yeah?
almost anywhere I go, He-Man and the Masters Universe is the most popular.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Well, you know, Tom, I have the power.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I do.
I have the puppet.
Oh, I see what you did there. Don't do it again. I'm kidding. That's fantastic. Wow. Okay.
Awesome.
What cartoons and comics did you enjoy growing up?
Well, I actually was about 8 years old
All right.
when Marvel Comics started, and what really got me, I was a Batman and Superman fan until Spider-Man.
Wow.
And then I became a huge Spider-Man fan, and so I got to love Jack Kirby and Steve Ditko and Stan Lee.
Oh.
Yeah, those are my favorites.
Okay. Wow. What do you enjoy today? Cartoons or comics?
Well, there's nothing really on cartoon-wise that I like nowadays. It's everything's really kind of cheaply done and not in the United States
Computer.
anymore. Yeah, so there's nothing hand-drawn anymore. I did enjoy SpongeBob. I had grandkids that loved SpongeBob.
Oh, I love SpongeBob.
And it was pretty funny. But some of the shows are a little bit not so funny, and I wish they would go back to really good humor instead of just bathroom humor.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
But okay, so 1970s. What was it like working for Hanna-Barbera Studios in the 1970s?
I started in 1978, and
Right.
I was actually a bus driver in Los Angeles.
Whoa.
And coincidentally, my
Yeah.
route took me right by Hanna-Barbera every day. But I took a class in comic book art because the teacher had drawn Captain America back in the 50s.
All right.
Well, I found out he worked at Hanna-Barbera, and he liked my superhero drawings, and he recommended me to a class to learn basic animation that they taught at the
Whoa.
Hanna-Barbera class.
Wow.
And 3 weeks later, they hired me as an assistant animator. Yes.
My head is like,
I did that too,
wow.
because I really didn't know what I was doing, but they hired me anyway. And then I learned on the job.
All right. But was everything still hand drawn at the time?
Oh yeah, there were no computers. I mean, we didn't even know what a
Whoa.
computer was. I think in those days, if you had a computer, it was the size of your bathroom. You know, they
Wow.
were gigantic. So,
right.
it was all hand drawn.
What was Joseph William Hanna and Joseph Barbera like?
Well, Bill Hanna was kind of the family man
All right.
and really friendly, really nice. Joe was friendly also, but he was a little bit more a ladies' man.
Oh, okay.
So, and at that point, they weren't really the best of friends anymore, and they had offices at each end of the building.
Oh.
But, they had been together for so long, and that always happens. I see when
Right.
teams are together, they always end up having
Oh, yeah.
differences.
Even families have disagreements.
Yes, I have a
Yeah.
family.
Well, all right. Okay. So, tell me, how long did it take to produce a cartoon back then?
Boy, it took us probably from start to finish, it was probably about 3 months.
Whoa.
And our part of it, the animation part of it, we had to do in a week.
All right.
But then it went
Wait,
through
wait,
all...
wait. 3 months, and you guys got a week?
Yes. Because
Wow.
because you had the script writer,
All right.
then you had the character designers,
Okay.
then you had the storyboard had to be done,
Yeah.
then you had the layout artist, then it came to the animators,
Ah.
then the assistants cleaned up the animation and did the in-betweens,
Okay.
then they Xerox it on a cell, then they paint the cell, then they put it in a camera and shoot the film, and then they go to checking and they film it and make sure that everything works right in the scene. So it takes that long before you get a show done.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So, what was a project that was the most fun to work on?
Well, my favorite project I ever worked on was Roger
You worked on
Rabbit.
Roger Rabbit?
I worked on a short called Tummy Trouble. And yeah, and Charles Fleischer does the voice, and I've met him before. He's a very nice man. But I love Jessica Rabbit, so and a lot of people...
Who doesn't?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
And a lot of people like my drawings of her, so I purchased a lot. They purchased a lot of those.
Wow. All right. And so who's your favorite character to draw?
Well, my favorite character to draw... Boy, that's a rough one. I mean, it probably is Orko from He-Man.
Really?
Which is this guy right here. And
the little annoying guy.
And one of the reasons it was
I know
fun
all about those.
Is that when you have to draw characters like this that are so detailed, after a while you get tired of working so hard. And this guy was really easy to draw. You could make him animate really well, and he also had no legs. So when he walked anywhere, he just floated. So I didn't have to draw the legs walking. So it was easier to draw.
Makes a lot of sense.
And plus, it was usually some sort of comedy in the show where he'd goof something up. So it was always kind of fun to do that.
All right. What project did you find the most challenging?
Well, it wasn't that it was challenging. It was just difficult.
All right.
And that was the Smurfs.
Really? I mean, what did draw a bunch of little short people with put them blue?
Yeah, but they're so easy to draw.
Yeah.
But every scene had 6 or 7 Smurfs in it. So if you had to animate that, you had to do 8 times the animation because you had to make each one of them move.
Oh, wow.
So if you did 12 drawings per second, which is what it takes, 12 drawings per second times 8 Smurfs.
It's a lot.
That's a lot of Smurfs.
That's a lot of drawing. Wow.
So that was the difficult part about Smurfs, is there always were multiple characters in every scene.
So if you started in 1978,
yes,
you must have worked with the male and female legends of voice acting.
Of course.
Yeah. Do you have a story or two to share, maybe about
it was actually the very first week or two that I was at Hanna-Barbera, and the girl that sat next to me had worked there for a while.
All right.
And she heard something, and she said, "Come with me." And we went way down into the bowels of Hanna-Barbera, and they were filming a Flintstones episode.
All right.
And I got to meet Mel Blanc. Mel Blanc, the voice of Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck.
Like Barney? Was he Barney?
He was Barney Rubble.
Like I could do Barney's laugh. I could do Barney. It was my Barney laugh.
Well, it's a good thing that Mel Blanc was doing the voice. Sorry about that.
Wow.
Hey, Fred. Look over here, Fred.
Hey, Fred.
There you go. That's pretty good. That's better. Okay, that's passable.
All right. Passable. Wow. Okay. So, tell me, you also worked at Filmation too.
Yep, Filmation was the only studio left. All of the other studios sent the work to Japan and Korea. So Filmation, Lou Scheimer, the head of the studio, said, we will not send work overseas. We're doing it here in the U.S. So we had to work our schedules. We had to make it so the budgets were low enough so we would reuse some of the animation. So anytime He-Man ran through, we wouldn't have to redraw it every time. He just did the same run every time.
Okay.
But we could do a close-up, or we could do a far shot, change the background. Because once you've drawn running, who cares how many times you do it?
Yeah.
So that way it saved money on the budget.
All right.
Yeah.
But, okay, I have a quick Fat Albert question. Did Bill Cosby really do all the voices for Fat Albert?
You know, I don't think he did all the voices. I'm not sure if he did them all. He did a few of them.
All right.
But I don't know about Old Will Harold or what's it, Mushmouth.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Mushmouth.
I don't know if Mushmouth was.
I can do Albert. This fat. Why can't we all just get along?
There you go. Wait a minute, that was Rodney King. Why can't we all just get along?
Sorry, is that a cartoon at all?
Not really.
No. All right. Did you keep any cells?
Yeah. I kept some cells. I had some Scooby-Doo ones, and then every now and then they would say we're discarding some cells. If anybody wants some, come and get them.
Whoa.
But for the most part, we turned the work in, and it became a cell, and it just went somewhere else. So there was warehouses filled with these cells.
Whoa.
So yeah.
Wow. Okay, what are you working on now?
This is my favorite show I've ever worked on.
All right.
Retirement. So I'm retired. I'm not
Oh.
working on any shows. And all
right.
I do is I come to the Comic-Cons and I meet great fans like you.
I am.
And I get a chance to draw things for all the different fans. And it's really a lot of fun.
Are you on social media?
Yeah, if you look up Tom Cook Animator, my
right.
name usually pops up for Facebook. And my email address is 80sanimator@gmail.com. It's 80sanimator@gmail.com.
Right.
So if you wanted me to draw you a special drawing or something, we could do it through email.
Wow. Because I'm looking at the pictures you have here and the banners, and it's like, this is my childhood. This is my, look at this. Look, Scooby-Doo.
Everybody.
The Super Friends. I mean, like, whoa. The
Everybody
Jetsons.
says that. Everybody
Yeah.
says this is my childhood. It's.
Wow.
I wish I got paid every time somebody said that.
Oh, I know you at least $3 now.
Yes, at least
Yeah.
that.
Can I get a hug?
Certainly, yes.
Jeez, thank you.
And
All right.
very nice meeting you.
It was nice meeting you too.
Nice talking with you.
All
Great
right.
questions.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, let's see who else we could draw up at the Los Angeles Comic-Con. So you really didn't like my Barney? There,
It wasn't the best laugh. When you did Hey Fred, that was pretty
Hey Fred!
good.
Hey Fred!
Yeah, see, that's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not
But
bad.
no, you know, like,
Because it wasn't really a hit. It was more. Yeah, that's better. That's better.
all right.
And good script too.